Okay, the next tool down is called the slip and slide tool. I find the slip tool really interesting. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth one down. If you hold it over here, you click down and it's the slip tool. And if you hold it down, you could also get to the slide tool. But the slip tool is really interesting. Here I have an edit that has a problem.
78 or 79.
So the beginning of that got clipped off. And I don't want that at the end at all. So if I use the slip tool, I basically click on the slip tool and I come down to the edit and I could slip it in one direction or another. And I know it's about 20 frames off, so I'm going to just say 20 here. And now if I play it,
around 78.
Okay, so we weren't cut off too much.
Of Tom Scribner.
And there's a little extra space at the end. So if I click there and push it over maybe another 2 frames I have here.
Around 70.
Ooh.
Around 70.
Okay, so
around 70.
I may have too much at the beginning now, but let's go back to where we were.
Around 78.
Okay, I think that works best. Okay, so the slip tool basically slips the source material in your edit. So your edit stays the same length, but the source in it gets slipped one way or the other. Okay, so then the next tool down is called slide. I don't find this as useful, but if I click on this clip and I move it, I could slide it over, and again, it clobbers, or it moves into the edit afterwards. So that's the slip and slide tool. When you use the slide tool, it basically takes your source and your edit and moves it over. So it's the source and the record side of your edit and moves it over, and it's the same length. So that may be useful to you, I don't know, but I think what's really interesting is the slip tool, because it keeps the length of your edit and slips the video inside of it over a little bit. So again, I'm going to slip this over just maybe 3 frames and see what it sounds like.
Around 70.
Yeah, again, we have something at the beginning I don't like too much, so we're going to just do that. Okay. So that's the next tool down. Now the next tool after that is the pen tool, and we'll be looking at that in future weeks. The hand tool and the text tool. So the hand tool doesn't do a lot in this program. It is used in all the Adobe programs. But I could move my timeline kind of left and right here. I could also do that by using this little slider bar at the bottom. So it just duplicates that function. The slider bar can also zoom in and out of your timeline like that. But I actually find the plus key and the minus key more useful. And to be able to do that. So I don't usually use the hand or the slider at the bottom. I use my plus and minus keys, zooming in and out of my timeline most often.